Yeah, because the whole round will probably be perfect.
Yeah, I mean, if this, a 45-minute show is actually kind of where I'm aiming for here, because I think without the some of the whatchamacallit, fork knife.
And we're broadcasting.
Are you? I'm not ready for that. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. It's a few minutes early.
That's okay. Downswing timing.
Downswing timing. Okay, I'm going to get mine ready, and then we will. Oh, and the Twitch is still playing in my brain. Okay. All right.
Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K21. My name's Tony. Looking forward to the next 9 holes with you. Just playing the front 9. Let's start this off in style. Put that one right up the middle. What do you say?
What's today? 11th?
Today is 12/10.
The 10th?
Yeah, December 10th, 2021.
That was the 11th all day. Okay, how ready am I? Relatively. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, you've been ready though. Okay, you ready? Okay. Okay, it is Friday, December 10th, 2021. It is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've made it all the way to week 14 in the NFL, and with that, cue some music. All right, welcome to Bet by Numbers, the most rudimentary betting show in the world. We play video games and make some bad sporting picks. Tonight we're playing PGA 2K21. Matt's here. Hello, Matt.
Hello. I mean, what better to do than play something nice and calming like golf
Yes.
when you're trying to make some really terrible decisions on betting?
Yeah. Oh my God. Last week was the worst. Okay, and then we're here with OK Google, the trusty robot producer. Okay, Google.
Sorry, I didn't
Oh
understand.
my God. Yeah, I know you didn't. You never do. Okay, Google. How many days are there until Christmas? Nope, it didn't like that. Okay, Google. How many days until Christmas?
Christmas in the United States of America is in 15 days.
Oh man, I
15
wonder
days.
where it is in different, how far away it
Yeah,
is
I
in
know.
different places.
I think it's about the same, give or take, a day or so. Oh man, I got the
It's
putter.
so interesting seeing your ball fly while I'm trying to putt.
Yeah, I know. Got a quick recap of last week, little Vegas power rankings talk, and then a great countdown coming up. Okay, so last week was the worst week.
It was rough.
It was bad. Oh, that putt was bad. Actually, the putt was worse.
Oh, it was very bad.
Do you see where my putt's going?
Yeah,
'Cause yours is not, like in the hole.
I missed, but you really missed.
I really missed.
Just like
down-
betting. I mean, like
Yeah,
sometimes you
yeah.
think you got a hold of it, and then you could be slightly off, but
This was worse than the Bloody Sunday a couple weeks ago. So it was down 8 units. Jesus Christ, almost down 2 full units on the season. 1 and 2 on moneyline picks, 19 and 17 on the season, 1 and 4 on spread picks. It's still 24 and 29 on the season on spread picks. Kind of killing myself there. 1 and 3 on totals last week, 20 and 18 on the season. So last week we talked about our power rankings and sort of like power rankings generally as an idea.
yeah, I think the power rankings are a good idea, but
Yeah, so one thing we didn't talk about was a much more important power ranking, and it's a power ranking that we should be most cognizant of as ostensibly a betting show, is Vegas odds on things.
absolutely.
Because I think that's important. So when you look at the Vegas odds, real quick, when you're talking about Super Bowl favorites, and I thought this was interesting because when you look at the odds for Super Bowl favorites and then conference favorites, you can really see some important. That's where you can see some really important
Data.
What do you call it? Tier. Yeah, it's the tiers. The tiers really pop out for you there. So your top 5 Super Bowl favorites right now are Tampa Bay at plus 500, New England at plus 650, Kansas City at plus 650, Arizona at plus 700, and then Green Bay at plus 750. That's sort of that first tier of Super Bowl favorites, and I think that's pretty in line with what we're seeing.
Yeah,
Everywhere. I don't think there's any team I would put as a stronger Super Bowl favorite than that group of 5.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, and so does Vegas, and I think that's an important thing here. Is when you're looking at the Vegas odds, it's all about
Super Bowl favorites, and that's why when I see teams like Baltimore up in the top 5, I'm like, I don't know if I can see them there. They're not playing that consistently. I mean, we were talking about player stats a couple weeks ago, and like Lamar Jackson's, in the top 10 in rushing yards, but when you look at him as a passer, he's like the 16th in the league.
That's got some crazy run if I miss. This is the thing. Also, when we're talking about betting odds, it's always important to remember that this is all about public. Oh shit! I baby dicked it. It's all about public confidence. It's not necessarily about you can't actually project the odds of something happening, but you can project public confidence. So these are the 5 teams that the public has the best confidence in winning. And actually, if you zip over to the betting odds for each conference, you can see the same sort of tiers. So in the AFC top 3, you got a solid tier here of Kansas City, New England, and Buffalo. Kansas City's plus 275, New England's plus 333, Buffalo's plus 450. In the NFC, you got Tampa Bay, Arizona, Green Bay. Tampa Bay's plus 225, Arizona's at plus 333, Green Bay's plus 350. So again, same basic setup with Buffalo sort of thrown in there. Buffalo, I guess, does have a decent chance of winning their conference.
Yeah, I mean, that team is, they still have a chance to win their conference, although, I mean, it's going to be it was a really strange game. I mean, if you played against a team in the NFL that had less than 30 yards passing, and you said you didn't win, nobody would believe that.
I mean, just absolute classic Belichick. I mean, only Belichick's going to be like, haha, I'm going to win a game throwing the ball 3 times. I love that. I mean, it's just, it's poetry. If you appreciate, if you appreciate football at sort of its fundamental level, you got to love what that guy does. I mean, he comes in with a game plan, and God knows he's stuck to it.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 3 solid running backs. Eventually, that really strong line that Buffalo does have is going to break.
Well, and it just seemed like that's a really good... I mean, those were all good ways to not lose that game.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And they didn't turn the ball over. I mean, that's the big thing. You
right.
Can't...
That's actually, that's legit. That's a huge part. And when you're talking about that rookie quarterback, that's really... I mean, that's going to be one of your main concerns there. It's ball
exactly.
security. So, yeah. Okay. The next tier down from that top... front bunker? Really? Oh, I think I'm fucked, dude.
It's okay. It's a par for her. It's a par for.
It's going to be a par for D's. Okay. Oh, wait. No, go in the hole. Get in! Okay.
Oh, it was close.
Your next 4, starting at plus 1,000, are Buffalo, the Rams, Dallas, and Baltimore. Buffalo's plus 1,000. Rams are plus 1,000. Dallas is plus 1,200. Baltimore is plus 1,400 to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, man. This would be a good time to get on the Rams because, they're definitely on the downturn, but that team has they got all the pieces.
No, I actually agree. If you want to play betting games here, I do like what you're saying here. Rams plus 1,000. If you're trying to play, teams that you can get a good number on right now, that you still got a lot of still have a very quality. I mean, if you told me the Rams win the Super Bowl, I'm not surprised about that.
Not surprised at all. And I mean, there's another team that we haven't gotten to that I would absolutely be willing to put money on. But I think we're probably going in that direction, so I can let you go. Is there another tier that you're going to talk about?
Well, the next tier down, you've got Tennessee and the Chargers in their own tier at plus 2,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I could see the Chargers being a good bet, but I think that team has just been wildly unpredictable.
Well, the Chargers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard other people say that the Chargers can do it all, and by do it all, like, also the bad stuff. They can look all the ways a football team can look in a single game.
Yeah.
It's quite something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, seasons in the South. You can get all the seasons in the South in the same day.
Yes, I think, yeah, we did all those today. Well, no, not today, but, god damn it. Golf
Put a little bit of extra juice on it. Yeah, I mean, golf is tough.
There's a lot of fucking pepper, dude. Oh, Jesus, Murphy, anyway.
So
who's the team you're thinking of here?
The team that I'm thinking of is Cincinnati.
Okay, so Cincinnati is the next team. So the next tier after that is you've got Cincinnati and Indy are both plus 3,300 to win the Super Bowl. They're also both plus 1,600 to win the AFC. So basically, Cincinnati and Indy, when you're talking about betting odds right now, are the same team.
Yeah, I mean, they are basically the same team, except for Indianapolis has a much better defense, and Indianapolis has a better defense. Cincinnati has a better, balanced offense.
Cincinnati is so balanced. Indy does have a really good O-line. They've got, oh my god, fucking shitting damn it.
This is golf, people. I mean,
dude, the golf is so much more irritating than Fortnite.
And I mean, we must mention in the golf, you get a completely different view when you're watching YouTube versus Twitch. So be sure to check us out on both forums. Just
one is somebody who's down 3 strokes. The other person is posting a strong +2 currently. Well, anyway, I thought it was just interesting to look at the betting favorites. When you're talking about the NFC, it's been those 5 teams the whole time. We know that the next team after you get past that Tampa Bay, Arizona, Green Bay, LA, Dallas tier is San Francisco. It's literally like Dallas and LA, the Rams, are both plus 5,500 to win the NFC. Then the next team is San Francisco at plus 2,000. So huge jump to San Francisco. And then another giant jump to Minnesota and Philly. Both are apparently sitting there at plus 4,000.
I can definitely agree that they're both kind of in the same category. I mean, both of those teams can beat you. They can beat your pants off, but they also go out there and lose to Detroit.
Well, yeah, and I just thought it was funny after last week where I said that San Francisco and Minnesota, like if you're going to set a mid-tier between all that dross in the NFC and then the top of the NFC, I can have Minnesota and San Francisco in their own little tier. And then they both went out and lost. So fuck them, dude. They can eat it. They're all the same team then. All the teams below the top 5 in the NFC, same team. And honestly, Detroit, I might be there with elevating that team into that tier of trashness in the NFC.
Oh, speaking of trash, I just missed a putt. It was trash.
Okay with that. I saw it go right by. Yeah.
Yeah, it was trash. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that Detroit is a much better team than Houston and what's the other team? Oh, I think better than possibly the Bears, but
maybe
they haven't proven it though. Maybe the Jets. Definitely better than Houston. They're better than Houston.
I think so. Yeah, it's god damn it.
Do they still play against the Bears again though, right?
I think they do have another game against the Bears, so we'll see when it's all said and done. They'll get a chance to prove themselves.
Yeah, I mean these are all excellent points moving into the future of this betting season as we get close to the playoff time. These are things that people don't think about. You don't just have the week-to-week betting. You've got the forecast.
Well, it's that, I might have a couple futures on AFC winners and stuff like that. I mean, who knows? There's all kinds of money out there. Y'all don't want to know the real bets. The fake bets are good. The on paper bets are good. The real bets, y'all don't want to know that shit.
Yeah, I mean, the year that the Falcons made it to the Super Bowl, there was definitely a time period where you could get super good odds on them because nobody gave them any credit. And they still didn't win, but...
Did Matt Ryan win the MVP that season, though?
He did. I mean, that was the year after Cam got it. And you guys went to the Super Bowl. So we had back-to-back MVPs in the NFC South, and they were both quarterbacks.
And neither of us won the Super Bowl.
In very different ways, but it was sad either way.
It was very different. Heartbreaking indeed fashion to lose the old Super Bowl. All right, we got a little bit of a countdown here. Five games with big spreads, 4 games with small spreads, 3 games with medium spreads, 2 easy parlay, then an extra point, which I'm working on finding out now. First game with a big spread is Las Vegas at Kansas City. Las Vegas is a 9.5-point underdog at the road. On the road. On the road. At
the road.
Now, however you want to say it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that Vegas won this game earlier this year.
They did, and we know that Kansas City's had a lot of trouble covering, so my pick is going to be Las Vegas plus 9.5 here.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs ran all over this team. Let's not forget about that. And I know that Darren Waller's not going to play, but they still have a lot of weapons on that team that don't have DUIs.
They do. I mean, that roster is strong. Vegas is definitely a team that I want to keep a hard, big, brown eye on next season. But,
whoa, that was pretty graphic.
Yeah, but this season it's over. The dream is dead. There's just been too much happening.
There's been a lot of drama. I mean, you lose your coach during the season. I mean,
who you didn't even like to begin with. You kind of
nobody liked him, but he did make some pretty good decisions.
Well, maybe. I'm not sure about that either, but it doesn't matter now. And the whole point is it's a lot to overcome.
It is.
It's a lot to overcome. Having said all that, I still like them to cover here. It's a lot of points. Kansas City has struggled all season to cover. I don't think Kansas City Kansas City can win this game and score 25 points, right?
Theoretically, yes, but
yeah. So I mean, I don't think that
their defense has yet to show me that they know how to stop teams.
But their defense has played a lot. Like the defense has been not quite the shitstorm. Shitstorm? Did you say shitstorm? Is it shitstorm?
Sure, probably.
I'm gonna say shitstorm. They haven't been quite the shitstorm they were.
Hey everybody, watch out! There's a cloud of shit.
Yeah. Oh, we're in the eye of the shiticane here, boys. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, I like Kansas City covering. I think they can cover. Next game is Jacksonville at Tennessee. Let's see, what was the Jacksonville at Tennessee?
Julio Jones might make an appearance in this game.
Is that actually true?
That is actually true. He has been designated for return from IR. They don't have anybody else that can catch the ball.
Not anymore. No, man. Poor Tennessee. That team looked so good. And then
you want to talk about a team that went from gold to shit cloud. Yeah, I put mine right in the same too.
Dolphin at shit cloud. But yeah, I mean when you lose your MVP candidate,
yeah,
it might be tough. Oh, I'm right there in the sand with you, buddy. Hey, let's hang out.
Hi.
What's up? Couple beaches, cutting it up. Here we go.
Bette Midler is not in this show.
Mrs. Did not appear in this movie. Okay, here we go. Okay, you ready for this? Hold your beer, watch this.
I mean, I would run over Bette Midler if I was trying to steal home or beat the throw. I would definitely run over Bette Midler.
No, don't do that. Anyway, I don't know what's up with Tennessee right now. I don't know what version of Tennessee we're getting these days. I really don't know. I just took under 44. I think it's going to be another one of these days where poor
No,
Trevor
it's going to be...
Lawrence,
Oh, it's so sad.
dude, it's sad, honestly. I'm not trying to be funny. Like, you can tell... He gets up... For some reason, I got caught watching some of that game last week, and he's so frustrated. He gets up and he claps his hands. And he smashes the ball into the ground. And he's like, I'm angry. Why doesn't football work anymore? And it's because
people don't know how to play football on the team with him. Yeah.
Well,
and there's no good there's no good coaching available.
No.
Like,
not for him.
Not for anybody.
Well, there's plenty.
Not on that team.
I was gonna say on that team. No, you're fucked. Yeah, you're fucked. You're fucked, buddy. So, yeah. Poor Trevor Lawrence. He tries. He's married. Oh, he's trying to follow Jesus. And
he did a Subway commercial. I mean, I was convinced his first commercial was going to be Head and Shoulders.
Should have been, dude. Should have been Christian Mingle.
Oh man.
Christian Fart
Mingle.
That's the one.
That's the one. Oh, you got to be careful with this one. It's a little tricky. It's trying to get me to do something stupid.
Yeah, it'll get you a little. It'll give you a little something. Here we go. Oh.
Ooh, I'm still not on the green.
Oh, I cranked it. Oh,
you're on the fringe.
Sit. Nah, I'll be alright.
So, I mean, the good news is I can still putt here, but
under 44. That's gonna be a trash game. Detroit at Denver. Let's see. Denver. Yeah, Detroit. Yeah, Denver. Detroit's a 7.5-point underdog on the road. Not shocking. I'm gonna take Denver to cover here. 7.5 points. I think Detroit had their big moment last week.
2 trash games in a row.
Stop making all your putts. You were doing that shit last night too. That was what was pissing me off.
I mean, yeah.
There's no, yeah. The putts were all very good. Meanwhile,
you gotta be putt for dough.
Yeah, I know, I get it. Anyway, Denver easy cover here. Detroit, not actually. I don't know what's going on with Denver. Is Denver good?
They're not bad. I'm still surprised that I see all sorts of, things saying that they're going to re-sign Teddy Bridgewater, which I'm like, oh, really? Okay.
See, I mean, what does re-sign mean, though? Like, they're not going to re-sign him at 40 a year, you know what I mean?
No, they're going to re-sign him at like 13.
Right. See, that's barely a re-signing, even at that point.
But it's still saying that they want him on their team and they care about him. Fine.
Well, look, here's the thing, 13 mil, whatever that is, anything basically under 20 at this point in the NFL, that's backup money. So, like, even if you're signing a guy ostensibly to be your starter, if you're signing him for that kind of money, you're saying, like, you're not committed, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh,
like, you're there.
I'm going directly into the sand. That wind got me.
Oh, I baby dick the fuck out of that. You gotta be kidding me. Fucking golf, dude.
I mean, it's golf.
You still got yours really close, so that's annoying.
No, it's so easy to play. It's definitely easy. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure if Denver's good or not.
They've got really good running backs.
Yeah, I mean, their defense is good. Apparently, they didn't actually like Von Miller. Like, Von Miller was supposed to be the thing where it's like, oh, Von Miller's back, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, they can't afford him. I mean, they're kind of making all the right financial moves and just trying to figure it out that way. I feel like they're playing the fantasy football game. They're trying to make the best DFS lineup, and it doesn't include a quarterback.
Right. I see what you're doing there.
Like, they got a good defense, they got a good tight end, they got some good receivers. Their running backs, I mean, when you have a good defense, you want to have good running backs, right? All right. So
yeah, no.
did we really just play 9 holes?
I guess we only accidentally did 9 holes. Yeah. So I'm gonna make another game.
I mean that's good. I mean that means we can play somewhere else. That's fine.
Oh, that's true. Okay, here we go. Play somewhere else. Next game, the Giants at the Chargers. Giants are a 10.5 point road underdog.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
I really like the Giants in this spread because you're not going to get Keenan Allen and you're not going to get Mike Williams this week. Both of them are out on COVID.
Oh, that's right. So they do have this whole situation.
They literally only have Jared Kuke and Al Sneckler, who's pretty good, but like we know, in Tennessee, when you don't have one of your players, like if you don't have one side of the ball, everybody's going to pay attention to the run game. And Al Sneckler can pass, he can catch passes, but if you shut him down, you've got a really good chance of having a pretty close game here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the thing about, let's see, Eckler, he's just not that, I don't know. I mean, yes, he's good. He did put it on the ground twice last week.
I mean, he's been fantastic, but yes, he did put it on the ground. It happens to everybody. Yeah. No, I mean, I think he's a top 5 fantasy running back this year. He might be number 2, actually.
All right, I got this Monty Servino going on here. There you go. Try that. I just took the Chargers. Tough money line here. Chargers minus 490, but I just didn't want any other piece of this game, so I took Chargers 490. I swear to God, when I take these big favorite money lines, though, it always fucks me.
I mean, the Giants aren't that great. There's a good chance of getting there.
Yeah.
If you send me another invite, I think I missed out on that last one.
I don't think you need one. You should just be able to go to join
party match.
Yes, join party match. Yes.
Ah, yes, here we are. Saravino.
Next, last big spread game here is Chicago at Green Bay. Chicago is a 12.5 point road underdog at Green Bay. I don't know what's going to happen again with this game. I took under 43.5 points.
Really? I mean, it's going to be cold. And it might be windy.
This is what I was doing. I figured Green Bay, cold night, December. I don't think we've talked about this where Green Bay blows teams out by only scoring 24. So you're telling me if you told me this game's going to be 24-13 Green Bay in a game that Chicago's never close. That's
that's very possible.
That's easy. That's easy under 43.5. So yeah, so I picked 43.5 here.
I wonder if Aaron Jones is going to play this week. Because it could definitely be a running football game.
Oh yeah, I don't think as much as Aaron wants to put his dick on everybody, I think the main way he wants to do that is by winning football games.
I was talking about Aaron Jones, not Aaron Rodgers, but yes.
I know, but I was talking about Aaron Rodgers. You were talking about Aaron Jones. That's what I was saying. Is important whether or not his running backs are healthy, because I don't think he has a problem with a heavy run script.
No, he has no problem with that at all. I mean, dude wants another Super Bowl. He's gotten blown out time and time again in the NFC Championship, and what better to kind of get him there than a little bit of rest?
He does struggle in that NFC Championship game. Like, struggle. So, yeah. God damn it! I want to be closer.
Who doesn't? You just got to shape it.
I don't want to shape
so
it.
Easy.
I just wanted to go in.
I mean, this is beautiful. Look at all the mountains and the trees, and there's a fountain.
How much you want to bet I can throw this football over the mountains?
I mean, Uncle Rico would be a better quarterback for the Bears at this point. And I couldn't be, I mean, like, gosh.
Everything needs to be rebuilt. Everything, like, top to bottom, left and right, that's just a rebuild.
Justin Fields is not bad, but he's not the answer.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't think it's fair to make any. He hasn't been healthy. That team is bad. I don't think it's fair to make any assessments while Matt Nagy is the coach of that team.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked your points in our social media world where you noticed that Matt Nagy's offense is still doing better or worse than a team in the 40s. Worse than a team in the 40s.
Well, that was also about what was the quarterback's name? It was a quarterback. I was doing a quarterback name thing there, but yeah.
No, I mean, Justin Fields didn't have a chance. We won't know what he looks like, and if he's there much longer, we'll never know what he's going to look like.
Well, that's the thing. Our balls are like right next to each other. Cute.
Oh, that's a little weird. They do tend to stay next to each other, though.
Oh, there you go.
Sometimes one's a little bit further than the other.
Short shouldered always to the right.
Yeah, could you turn your head and cough for us? Anyway, I think that the Bears could easily lose every game for the rest of the season, and I would not be surprised. I mean, they still play the Lions again, but Green Bay, like we said earlier, they're a Super Bowl favorite. These guys are going to win.
No, they should be. I mean, this is as long as Aaron Rodgers is on the field, I'm picking Green Bay till
the cows come home.
Yeah. Even against the likes of a Tampa Bay or whomever. Thank God you missed.
Oh, that was terrible. Yeah, I mean, I think as long as his hair doesn't spontaneously catch fire from the grease.
Fucking bitch. Okay, yeah. Man, his hair. We've talked at length about.
I mean it's long, it's greasy. I don't know, man. He's got to do something. I think he single-handedly killed his Jeopardy hopes because of the hair.
Was it really the hair?
It might have been.
I don't know. He's got a lady. I don't know what the lady and him are thinking. 4 small spread games. Let's talk about football. 4 small spread games this week. Speaking of a small spread, Atlanta at Carolina. We know this one, the grudge match between the two of us.
It's the grudge match. I mean, there's not going to be any dog killers flying through the air, but you might.
Look, he did his time. Okay.
You're right.
I don't know what to tell you.
He did his time. Anyway, I'm noting something that's painful with something else that's even more painful.
Well, it was really frustrating, yes, when he. God damn it.
I didn't think a player could move for 10 yards without touching the ground, but I have seen it.
I didn't think it could bother me 15 years later.
I didn't think there could be a highlight reel on the same team, decades apart.
I didn't know there were ties in football.
No, that's Donovan McNabb. Donovan McNabb didn't know there were ties in football, and it happens. Apparently after that tie, there were even more ties.
Oh my God, I know. Yeah, well, we've been over that. I just took over 42.5 here. Nothing special.
Yeah, I think that's a fair estimate.
Yeah, I mean that's a low line for 2 theoretically actually good offenses.
Games in Charlotte, the weather's supposed to be nice. I mean,
yeah, we have no evidence that Cam can do a fucking thing, but. We do know that, like, the Atlanta offense is actually if Cordarrelle's on the field, the Atlanta offense is actually kind of nice.
But Mike Davis actually looked pretty good recently.
Yeah. That was more what you've been expecting out of Mike Davis all season, frankly.
Oh, absolutely, and we did it against one of the best rushing defenses in the league, so a little bit of hope there.
Yeah, I
for
think
sure.
It's looking a little better. Yeah, what y'all played Tampa last week, right?
Yeah. I mean, we put up 120 yards on Tampa's rushing defense. So
yeah, Vita Vea's.
He got 5. I mean, he had 3 sacks. We had 5 sacks against us, and 3 of them were him.
Dude's a fucking monster. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about Atlanta or Carolina.
Yeah, there's not really anything to talk about. The only thing here is that one of those teams is going to be 6 wins, and the other one's not.
That's the thing. So one point about this game, I think whoever loses can effectively shut the door on everything. Which, at this point, you gotta hate it as a fan. But if Carolina goes ahead and loses, get to 8 losses, we're done.
Well, I said it yesterday.
Not like done, like done. Like done. Should I say done one more time? Because then we're actually like properly done in a way that I can be like, okay, we're done.
But what if we both tie?
Don't do that. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. I swear to God. Like, don't.
I think we're both done as well if we tie.
Yes, if we... No, tying would be annoying.
It's pretty close. It's close to done.
There'd be a weird mental math trick where we'd be like, you know what, maybe. So, yeah, no ties. No ties. It's like hitching your grandma or cousin. What's the expression? Something like that. I don't know.
I think either works.
I don't want to kiss any of those people. Baltimore at Cleveland. You've got Cleveland is actually a slight favorite at home. They're a 2.5-point favorite at home. Baltimore has been struggling here lately. It does seem like... I mean, honestly, they've been struggling the whole season, but they've just been winning. So it's been hard to evaluate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a divisional matchup. But, I mean, Cleveland has both of their running backs back. I mean, I think this could easily be a very close game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the line reflects that. I think when you've got Cleveland coming off a bye week, stop just hitting all the fucking butts. Oh, jagweed. Anyway, here we go. Here's my pitch.
I mean, you're doing much better this round.
I'm doing okay. It's fine. It's just annoying. Anyway. I'm taking... Yeah, I still like Baltimore overall. I think this is something I've heard a little bit as analysis this week, is that Baltimore has actually been overachieving all season. So, like, when we look at Baltimore struggling the last several weeks, and we look to losses to Miami recently... We're trying to figure out, like, what the fuck Baltimore... But Baltimore's actually been...
I mean, they've been in these situations all season. Yeah. I mean, they almost lost to the Lions.
They're not quite as good as their record reflects. And you can
but
see
in the reality of this game, we have to talk about how Cleveland is still Cleveland, and they still find a way to lose these tight games. And while this is going to be a tight game... Cleveland has a good chance of losing.
Which brings me to my pick, which is Baltimore moneyline plus 115. Because you get Baltimore, who is a good team, against Cleveland,
who is
Cleveland, but you get a team playing Cleveland as a favorite or as an underdog. I don't know. I'm doing a thing. Anyway,
they're perpetually going to be Cleveland. I mean,
yeah. So Baltimore plus 115. You get. I don't know. I like this little play here. We'll find out. Now, technically, in the grand scheme of things, I'm actually sort of. I've got a whole long play on Cleveland for the season, but right now, we'll take Baltimore plus 115 money line. San Francisco at Cincinnati. San Francisco is a 1.5-point underdog, slight underdog on the road at Cincinnati. You were just talking about liking Cincinnati.
Yeah. Love Cincinnati in this game.
Love Cincinnati in this game. Do you really?
I really do. Really.
It's a bummer they lost last week, even though we said it. The Chargers, the Spider-Man meme game last week.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. Yeah. So, I took over 48.5 here. I just think we can get some offenses. Oh, I wanted that to hit the stick instead of bouncing way the piss over there. I think you can get some offense in this game.
It's possible.
Both teams scoring over 25 is highly possible here. I was like, why are you waving? You fucked up.
I think it's probable. Yes, he's waving. He's just trying to make sure. I mean...
He needs to make sure the ball goes in the hole. That's what he needs to make sure of.
He's trying to keep his sponsorship. It's like, but I'm the nice guy.
You can sponsor D's. Anyway. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Oh my god.
Are we 9 holes again, or is this 18?
This is probably another 9 holes.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
Yeah, we'll play 9 holes till I die. Actually, yeah, let's fly through these. Over 48.5 points. Next game is the Rams at Arizona. It's a Monday night game.
What a game.
The Rams are a 2.5 point road dog. I got Rams money line here. They're plus 120. You're not going to get the Rams as a favorite or as an underdog a lot this season. I do know that.
No, not too often.
So I kind of like that. Let's see. Gotta do that, and then crank it. Yeah, Rams is a. I understand that Arizona's good. I'm still just. What am I doing here? What am I doing here where I'm not sold on Arizona? What am I missing? Is it just because the one Arizona game I've watched was when the Panthers beat them? Is that what I'm doing here?
Did y'all beat them?
Yes.
I don't even know how it's possible, but it happened.
Right. And see, that's and I think that's part of what we're doing here. Sit. I mean, I'm playing like dog shit. It's Labrador, man. It's Labrador. It's dog shit.
Really blew the dog's mind, though.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, Rams. Again, getting a little plus juice on the Rams. I like it.
Well, Odell's definitely coming strong.
Yeah,
Cooper Kupp's going to play. He's a little questionable, but I think he's going to play.
The pieces are good. The pieces on that team are good. All right, 3 sort of medium spread games. We've talked about Detroit at Denver. I also want to take under 42 points for their game. Nobody's going to... I mean, those teams suck. They're not going to do anything.
No,
they suck.
It's not possible.
Nah, so we'll just take the under. Seems like a good under game. I mean, Detroit games are probably all... I wonder, I haven't looked at any numbers, but I bet they've hit a lot of unders this season.
I think they have hit a lot, but I think there was at least a couple of them where they were like, oh, they're scoring in this game. I think that Baltimore game was actually kind of...
It can't have been many. I mean, I wonder how many... I wonder what's the most points they've scored all season. It can't be a lot.
I have no idea.
I shouldn't think. They're going... Let's just go in the fucking hole. Golf is intolerable. Absolutely intolerable. Okay, yeah, we're going to go under there. Next game, New Orleans. Are the games good this week? There's some really good games, and there's a lot
There are some really good games.
It's very sweet. It's
there's
very
potential.
Sweet. Yeah, there's a couple spicy meatballs out there. I don't think it's as good as last week. Last week had quite the slate. Quite the slate, indeed. Oh, balls. I'm just not doing
it. Was very interesting to see your ball flying at the same time as mine.
Yeah, well, flying not in the hole is where it was flying to. Yeah, that was quite interesting.
And by flying, I mean rolling, but still.
Rolling slowly and poorly. New Orleans at New Jersey.
Speaking of rolling poorly and slowly,
I know.
They are the Jersey Jets.
Jets. Jets are a 5.5 point underdog at home. Is that it's still Taysom Hill, right? We're still doing a Taysom Hill thing?
Taysom Hill's playing. He's still injured. Tevin Coleman is not playing. So you get Ty Johnson this week.
I mean, he's been a non-factor.
He has been a non-factor.
Yeah, but that's...
That whole team has.
That's where I was... Exactly, yes. Bingo. The Jets have been a non-factor. So.
I mean, Elijah Moore is the biggest factor out of... if there is a factor...
I'd say it's Bob Saleh. I don't... we'll see. That's a tough gig.
Definitely.
It's a tough gig.
All right, we're gonna try to push this one.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing.
We're gonna crank it. I mean, you've got a little bit less far to go than I do. Just get in the hole. That's good.
Oh, we're sandy vag. Oh,
we're free of the sandiness.
We did the exact same thing. It's funny.
That was good though. It was good. No sanding. None of what you just said. I don't want to even think about that.
I just don't know what the fuck is going on this week, so I took under 43 points in this game. I got burned by overs last week. I'm gonna get burned by all these unders this week, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think under is safe.
It seems like a good under game. I mean, even if it's a strong... Again, Taysom Hill plays the best game of his life. Those are all under games, right? All the good Taysom Hill games are unders.
Yeah, I mean, definitely runs the ball a lot. Time ends up going away.
Damn it! Killing me. Golf is hard. Yeah,
it's not easy.
Dallas at Washington, probably. I mean, maybe. I mean, is this the marquee game of the week? I guess the Monday night game. The Rams at Arizona is a marquee game. But this, Buffalo at Tampa Bay, that's a big one. But I think Dallas at Washington, always a classic, right?
Yes, Dallas at Washington, absolutely must-see TV. This week, Dallas and Washington doesn't get much better. I like Antonio Gibson in this game, and I like the entire Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm just taking Dallas is a 4.5 point favorite on the road. I like Dallas covering here. I think that's a good play. I think this is Washington has covered 5 straight weeks. They've won 5 straight weeks. Big letdown spot. Dallas needs to show all of us something this week.
Yeah, I mean, this is your chance. Yeah. You got a team that can't defend anything, but they can score. The football team, the football team continues to win.
Who are you talking about here? Because I feel like that was the script on both these teams at the beginning of the season. That is not the script on either of these teams now.
Well, I feel like people thought that the Washington defense was going to be good, and with Ryan Fitzpatrick, they were going to be able to score.
And now they're beating teams with 17 points.
Exactly.
It's that goddamn green lizard, man.
I don't know about the lizard man, but
the lizard man's a lizard man, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Here, go in this last match. We'll play a couple holes. We'll just finish.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get there.
Yeah. Yeah, and having said all that, yeah, I like Dallas in the shutdown spot. Dallas is like, hey, we're good, and Washington's finally like, hey, we're not actually good.
I mean, what's the over in this game?
Let's see. The total points for this game is 48. What do you think about that?
I think the over is very possible.
Yeah, it's
a little high, but I mean, I think it's very possible.
There. It's relatively high. I think I go. Yeah, I like taking the over there. I mean, Washington at home sounds like probably a slower game, but yeah. Either way, I'm just going to take Dallas. Covering the 4.5 points, yeah. Dallas wins by a touchdown. On the road, at Washington, closes the door on the division. And we don't have to worry about that anymore. All right, 2 easy parlay this week. Automatic picks. San Francisco at Cincy. San Francisco is your smallest underdog this week at 1.5 points on the road. Got San Francisco covering 1.5 points at Cincy. Didn't you say you like that? Hello.
I like Cincy. I really do.
Yeah, San Francisco, as noted, San Francisco is the only non-top 5 team with a decent Super Bowl chance. So,
I wouldn't even say it's a decent one, but they have a chance, and I think they give Kyle Shanahan a lot of credit.
I think I can hit it off the cart path. Here we go. I'm going to try it.
I did not go for that, but.
Oh, we biffed it. How did you get it up over the... Oh, we're just in some rough. We're just in some rough instead. Or am I OB?
I don't think you're OB unless you're in actual water.
Oh, okay. That's good. I'm not.
Ooh. It's the worst patch of fringe ever.
Fringe? Nah, you look alright. You're alright where you at. I'm going to putt it. I'm going to putt it from here. I'm not going to putt it from here. Oh, stop rolling. Oh, you rotten bastard.
So much rolling.
Dude, that was a little aggressive with the rolling. Not going to lie.
I totally just biffed that because I thought it was straight. I thought that was straight too, and it went in. But start out with a pair. It's going to happen.
Sit. There we go.
But yeah, I mean, these rivalry games are the keys this week for sure.
Is San Francisco and Cincy a rivalry game? I'm not sure. Okay,
no, but I like I mean, as far as watchable games, I really do like the Falcons-Panthers game, and I like the Cowboys football team.
The football team. So this is the last week of buys, and there were a lot of division games. This week. Speaking of, second automatic pick is Chicago at Green Bay. Green Bay is the biggest favorite of the week. They're 12.5-point favorite at home. Take that. That one I like a lot. I think we're going to demolish the Bears.
The Bears.
Right, Bears.
Yeah, that's not a good game at all to watch, but I think you're right.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think that's going to be an especially entertaining ball game. Next automatic pick, Seattle at Houston. The smallest total of the week. We'll take over 41.5 points here.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know. It does seem like Russell Wilson's got a little bit of
this seems like how Russell Wilson got his groove back kind of game.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, he was supposed to wait this long to actually come back from that finger injury, and now that the finger has actually had enough time to heal, he can play football again. I really wish that ball was closer. Not a finger!
It's kind of hard to see the hole on this one.
Oh, buddy. You know, that's a problem. That can happen.
It's a different kind of problem.
Oh, cockmonger!
Sugar.
So, yeah, sugar, honey. Okay. Last automatic pick here for 2 easy parlay. Buffalo at Tampa Bay. That's the biggest line of the week. 52.5 points. We'll take under. I also actually like that one a lot. That's a sneaky under. That's definitely like a sneak. Yeah,
that's a totally sneaky under.
28-24 comes in under there. I have no problem with it. You know, I have no problem with that score. So, dude, 3 wood. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Anyway,
Cooper Kupp has gone from questionable to healthy, so everybody can not worry about him as much. Yeah, who's going to start with a 3-wood? I want a driver.
Now, I am in the sand currently, so...
I mean, I'm about to join you, probably. Left or right side?
Let's see. Oh.
I'm on the fringe. Okay.
Left. I'm on the left side.
I had a feeling. That wind is pretty intense. It's not like Buffalo this past Monday, but it's very intense.
Quite something.
All right, so.
Oh, fuck you! God damn it!
I mean, as far as DFS goes this week, I'm not even going to talk about all the positions, but I will say that the positions that I like that are in the sleeper world is I really like Javon Williams with Denver putting up points again. I mean, he doesn't have to score touchdowns to put up points. And I like Kareem Hunt and Russell Wilson. Like, those guys are good prices.
The old, the Chunt, yeah.
Or you can put all your ducks on Tom Brady because that game's going to be insane.
Yeah, maybe. Okay,
like you said, sneaky under on that game, but like if there's no under, it could be the most insane scoring game of all season.
Shit could pop off. Oh my god, I hate this. Okay, I'm going to sink this putt, and we're going to finish the show. And then that's going to have to be how it is. Okay, you ready?
That's going to be great.
I can't believe I wanted to play golf. All right, that's the show. Thank you, everybody. Everybody take care.
Yeah, thanks for coming along. Next week, week 15.